love the channel and find it useful in becoming a happy retiree. Subscribe today. Thomas, good morning. What's going on? How can I help?
Good morning, Wes. Really enjoy your show and appreciate your thoughts on a Sunday morning.
Thanks, man. What's going on? How can I help?
Wes, I'm a individual stock investor, and I have got some asking some questions from you about Wells Fargo. I don't know if you've checked the news lately, but this past week, this is the second announcement that they've self-admitted on a issue of a situation where they went back in their records and they made a public announcement that we are going to go back and reimburse 500,000 customers that we wrongly charged some secondary auto insurance on their auto loans too.
Well, yeah. So right. So it's a new mess. It's like there's 570,000 people.
The second scandal.
Yeah, it's
last
just
September. They had this other scandal.
Yeah, it's really a mess, isn't it? And it's such a shame, really, because this is a company that for so long was kind of the beacon. It almost felt like it was the most, let's call it the bank that you could almost trust the most for a lot of years, right? And Warren Buffett's a huge investor. Wells Fargo is the best of any bank, and they're still financially totally fine. And I think that when you get to be so big and you get to be an unwieldy bank, like so many banks, quite frankly, Thomas, have become. I mean, it's hard for a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar, hundreds of billion-dollar bank to continue and really be on top of everything. I think that's part of what we've seen. It's not just Wells Fargo; it's a lot of these other banks. Right. So I think it's a banking issue across the board. It came up in the financial crisis, too big to fail, meaning that these banks have gotten to be so big that they're systemically important. You can't even let them fail. I don't think Wells Fargo is going anywhere, but my thought on owning a bank like this, again, I think financially they're fine. I think that it's probably, you see a dip like it dipped this week, probably a buying opportunity because I think they do clean it up. But to me, it really is just kind of a sad commentary on what has happened in a lot of corporations in America. Now, on the other side of that, I do like these financials in general, Thomas, and I'm definitely an owner of the financial iShare XLF. It's an ETF. Wells Fargo is a part of that, but it also has the other big insurance companies, financial companies, banks, and I take a look at the ETF XLF as another idea. Hi, I'm Wes Moss, and thanks for taking a minute to hear about what's so different about my new book, You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think. So unlike other retirement books, this book will give you a step-by-step guide, whether you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s, to learn from what these successful and happy retirees did to get there. I hope you enjoy the book, but more importantly, I know that it'll help you retire sooner than you think.